Hello, everyone. It is Mello. I'm here today to show you my personal reserve loot guide. I've been playing a lot of reserve on stream, so I figured I might as well show you guys, my personal route. Keep in mind, there will be loots, like loot in places that I don't show you because I don't personally loot it. Like down at D2, there's aces and intels and shit, but I'm not going to show that because I don't go down there. So, let's get straight to it. First, if I spawn here, I open KPRL, and you're going to have a safe here. You can open this. Sometimes you can get a Bitcoin and a roller. I've never got it, but supposedly it happens. There's a safe here. And there is also an intel spawn on this desk. Then you can loot this. There is a safe here. Computer there. Blah, 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 whatever. Then I would normally loot the duffel bag. But more importantly, my personal favorite reserve key on the entire map will be RBRLSSA? Relissa? Something like that. And then you get like cigarette spawns, ammo spawns, Snickers, intel spawn here, intel spawn here. And then you can get radios, you can get military cables, MGTs, stuff like that, Miltech, And then I would typically go up to the 3rd floor. And I would check this for an intel. And then we will hop out and head down to marked room. Alright, so once you have approached marked room building, you need to be careful because Gluhar and his boys can spawn here. So just be very careful. This is the marked room, RBBK. What you can get in here, you can get Holodeck lunchbox thingies, you can get guns, you can get docs cases, Willer's e-wallets, Aces, Vertex, graphics cards, so on, so on. You name it, it can probably spawn in here. As you can see, I got 995 and a couple guns. Sometimes it's, not very good, but sometimes it is. If you go down this way, you'll go to D2. If you need raiders, you can go down there to get raiders. But if you're just trying to make money and survive, I wouldn't really recommend going down there. And then typically I just head right over to school after I hit the marked room. There's nothing else in there that really interests me. There's an AK room, but, just AKs. So I always try to run in this side to school. Also be careful because Gluhar and his boys can be here as well. I go straight up to 3rd floor. I'll run in here. And then you need to look on these shelves because you can get radios, military cables, and military circuit boards, and power filters. And it's going to be the same thing for in here on these shelves. Also, keep in mind, as you can see, I got a military cable. Keep in mind, the military circuit boards, you have to be within 5 feet of them for them to pop up. Otherwise, they're not going to show up on your screen. So don't just come in and, look, because you're not going to see them. They won't be there. ASA graphics card tech can spawn in this chair right here, as well as right here, and right here. And then the most famous one of them all, but people don't check this a lot, is this box on this chair. And right here, you can get radios, military cables, iridium, all that good stuff. And we'll jump down on into drop down. You can get an ASA and a Vertex right here. And then you can get GPUs, Tetrises, just your regular tech loot, motors, all that, good stuff. We're gonna hop out. Shit. Sorry, boys. Time out. Alright, we're here at RBAM on the 1st floor of school. And in here you can get Miltech spawns such as radios, military cables, or, MGTs, power filters, all that good stuff. And then you got some gun attachment spawns right here. As you can see, I got a Val Mag, which is 40k, and then RPK drum, whatever. You got 3 toolboxes in here. You can also get the fire steel if you're looking for cap items, fire steel. And you can also get the big FP100 filters right here, here, and here. Definitely worth a look if you want to level up your strength and endurance skills or other skills. Anything physical, you can pop that in your hideout and you're good to go. There's also a jacket here you can loot if you want to. And then we're going to run over to what I like to call the server building. If you need meds, you can loot RBSMP and Blake, help me out. I don't know the name of the other key. Alright, so we're gonna run here to server. There's regular tech spawns here if you want to loot those for like CPU fans, whatever you need. And then what we have here is we have 2 invisible spawns. So you need to really look at it because not all the time it's going to show up. You can get aces here, vertexes, graphics cards. And also on this one as well, sometimes the stuff's in. You can see how the Nixer lens is, you know, halfway in there. So we'll go ahead and pick that up. And then also you can get GPUs and Tetrises on the floor and on the chair right here. So make sure you give it a look. And then there's some more spawns right here. There's also a lot of spawns on 3rd floor, but I don't check because it's just, I don't want to go all the way up. What I typically do is come up to 2nd floor and look right here on this box because you can get radios, military cables, power filters, and MGTs. So then I'll go down here, which is another entrance to D2. I will loot this. This is RBGN, I believe. Could be wrong. I don't think so, though. You can get tank battery here. And this is... What key is this? RBOP. Intel spawn right here. Intel spawn right here. Gold spawn up here. It's kind of rare. And then Intel spawn right there. And then if you really want to, you can run down to D2. But be careful because raiders can be right there. Raiders can also walk through right here and back there. So just be careful. Run down here to the D2. And you will see, if you turn the power on, the lights come on. And you can get radios, iridium, military cables, you know, your typical Miltech on these server racks right here. Unfortunately, we did not get any. So then what I normally do is I run back through here and I go back up through server. We're gonna pop back out at Black Knights. I can just hop out this way. Typically I'll hop out this way for one reason and one reason only. Because the garage, these other spawns as well, all on these server racks, typically right here on these shelves. And right here you can see you can get military cables, radios, MGTs, just your Miltech stuff, power filters. And then on this side you have Tetrises, GPUs, you know, stuff along those sorts. You just run on out. And I typically would just, you know, slide around through here. You need to be careful when you come here because Gluhar can also be here. I would normally loot the toolbox and the jacket. And then if you are on 1st floor and you want to unlock MP21, I believe it is. No, MP12 is the downstairs. There's a tank battery spawn right here. There's also intel spawns and ammo spawns, so make sure you look. Boom, tank battery right there. And there's weapon attachments and a jacket. And if we go up to 2nd floor, it'll be MP21. This is MP21. Open it, and there's tank battery spawns on the floor, on the desk. There's an intelligence spawn right here. And then you've got some good ammo spawns. Sometimes you can get like a Golnik and SPP, stuff like that. There's a weapon case, gun attachments up here, and then a toolbox. And I would typically just slide on out of here. On that box up there, there's weapons attachments. If you're really down bad and need those, go for it. Gluhar can spawn in White Knight right there, so be careful. This next key is kind of expensive because you need it for a quest. But I typically try to loot it because you can get really good stuff in here. This key is RBST. So when you open this room, what you want to do is you just want to look all around the boxes because you can get tank batteries, you can get OFZ shells, there's ammo spawns, and you can get ASAs, which is what I most commonly find in here. A lot of times it's just empty, but make sure you look all around the boxes for OFZ shells, ASAs. If there's a tank battery in here, you will definitely see it. There's a 5x5 crate if you want to search it. And there's one of the skinny weapon boxes if you want to search it as well. Then I would come out here. I don't always come down here, but sometimes I do. If you want to go down into that bunker, there's paracord, water filters, fuel spawns, etc., etc. I don't normally go down there. And then up here by this tank, you can get tank batteries, OFZ shells in front of the tank. You can get an ASA on this table here. And then down here in this bunker, there is paracord and OFZ shell spawns on the tables and such. And then the most famous one, this tank, you've got an ASA spawn right here. If you need food, there's a ration crate right here. And also you need to make sure you're checking inside of this fridge because ASAs can spawn in here on any level. And then we will head over to the other marked room. Alright, now we're getting into RBVO, which is the key to this marked room. Typically shut that door just in case somebody can somehow see me. Unlock the marked room. Same thing as the other marked room. Docs cases, meds cases. As you see here, I got a meds case. Willer Z wallets with colored cards. Ammo, gun spawns. Vertex, ASA, you name it. It's probably could be here. And then typically if I spawn here, that's typically the only time I get to loot this room. What I do is I will run over here to RBAO, which is an AK room. It can spawn good AKs. If you need an AK-74 in for your Punish request, I recommend this key because a lot of the times AKs will spawn on this rack, and you can get one. But what I do when I spawn here is there's typically another spawn on those hills that will come running for the marked room. So I'll get in here, I'll jump on this. I'll wait just a second to see if I hear anything, because nobody really ever expects this, so you should be good. Alright, then I'll run out of here. I'll typically go straight to the train station unless I got a separate agenda for the raid. Be careful, Gluhar and the gang can be in here. Motors, water filters, just all around this general area. You got a toolbox, and there's a paracord spawn right here. You got a jacket right here you can search. And then you got some, like, industrial loot right there. There's a skinny weapon box if you want to loot it. You can have the evasion armband. I don't know if I said that earlier. Then you run up here to K's, and be careful, Gluhar can be here. Also, if the hermetic button door alarm, whatever, has been hit, be careful because raiders can be down here, they can be, you know, up here, and they can also be on top of the bunker, so just be very careful. Alright, then I would run down here. I don't normally come down here unless it's been a rough day and I really need to survive a raid with some loot. I'll come down here, loot all the crates. Be careful because Gluhar can be down here. Typically when he is down here, there will be a scout guard sitting right about there, and he'll be angry at you and you'll just kill him. And then it's best to go from one of the other directions, one of the side tunnels like the brick sniper tower. So I'm not going to show these, but these keys are RBPSV1, RBPSP2, RBPSP1, and RBPSV2. Like, we'll get those on the screen for you guys. And that is pretty much the extent of my reserve looting. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe and like and share this to your friends. And I hope you guys make millions and millions and millions of views. Thank you.